Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Miranda Moon Magic. My name is Miranda and this is Emmy. She wanted to be with me during the reading today. Say hi, Emmy. Hi, Emmy. So this reading is going to be for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the year of 2020. So this reading is going to look at love, career, yourself, spirituality, just anything generally that's going to be going on in the year of 2020. So if you're watching your sun sign right now, I definitely encourage you guys, if you're more interested in love, to watch your Venus sign, more interested in the emotional aspects of next year and your spirituality, to watch your moon sign, and more interested in other people outside of yourself and who's going to be coming into your life and what they're going to be coming into your life with the energy of what kind of energy they're going to be bringing into your life. I recommend you guys check out your ascendant sign. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start off with a few messages I got in my meditation. Then I'm going to move on to my oracle cards and just talk about the general energies for each quarter of this new year. And then I'm going to pull a tarot card for each month just to look a little bit more in depth about specific energies going on. So to start off, and don't forget, if you like this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe down below. Also, my other videos will be linked down below in a playlist. So the entire 2020 prediction series will be linked down below, as well as my other videos. So yeah, be sure to subscribe and stick around. I'm going to be posting a lot more pick a card readings and readings like this in the new year in 2020. Bye, Emmy. So yeah, stay tuned. So a few messages I got in my meditation. So it's so funny that Emmy was here for the intro because the first message I got before she even decided to pop up was pet adoption. So I feel like some of you guys could be adopting an animal or finding an animal and rescuing it and keeping the animal. So I also saw 222, so that's a good sign for that. I feel like some of you guys could definitely be working or volunteering at a animal rescue or something like that, or adopting an animal in 2020. So the next few phrases I got were kind of random and might only resonate for a few of you guys. So I'm just gonna list them off. I have them in front of me, I wrote them down. So I got the terms superior attitude. So this could be you guys or somebody else coming towards you. So how they're reacting or acting towards you. Transylvania, which is funny. Supreme, designer, rice, Louis Vuitton, and identities, clothing, so like designer clothing. I feel like you guys could be into more designer clothing, or that could be something you're getting more into in 2020. You guys actually might be clothing designers yourself, or that might be a dream for you guys, is to own a clothing brand at some point in the future. I also, with Transylvania, I thought that was so funny. So it makes me think of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So possibly you guys could be working for a theater and designing costumes. Wow, Puffy. My kitties are meowing. Hi, Puff. Oh, wow. Is that what it is? Okay. Wow. So, I mean, some of you guys could be working for a theater and designing some costumes, being inspired by these other designers you see on social media and in the media in general, just being really into like fashion and design in a different kind of style. I feel like you guys have a really different style. My ear started ringing during my meditation, my right ear. So that indicates to me that this year is going to be a really positive, beautiful year for you guys. I see you having a really positive mindset throughout the year because you guys are going to be going towards your life path and doing more of what you really love. I feel like I'm getting a lot of movies in Hollywood. I feel like you guys have a dream of possibly going to LA. Maybe you guys live in LA now, or you want to move to LA in 2020. Just Hollywood in general. You guys want to be actors or designers. I mean, you want to be in TV or you want to start music. I also got the terms with that whole energy, let it shine and follow your dreams. So I feel like this is a lot of encouragement coming from Spirit to definitely go forward in that if you're able to. I mean, follow your dreams. It can't be more clear than that. I also got popcorn. So some of you guys might really like popcorn, or there's like just like a nostalgic feeling with going to the movies, going to the theater, getting the popcorn, eating the popcorn, watching the movie, watching the play, watching the performance, whatever you're doing. I feel like there's just a lot of nostalgia with that for you guys. It's like you love the idea of that. You love the idea, like you might fantasize about walking down the red carpet one day, or I don't know, I just feel like you fantasize about being famous. I feel like you guys really want people to see you, want people to see you shine. You want people to see your talents. So yeah, that's really cool. For love, I got, wow, my kitties are just so sweet right now. So for love, I got the word happiness. So it just feels like whether it's self-love or love that comes in, it doesn't really matter so much this year. I feel like your focus is going to be so on your dreams this year that love is going to be in the back of your mind, and that's definitely not going to be a focus and not a priority. I mean, it feels like you're kind of acting like, if love happens, cool. If it doesn't, not so much. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I feel like that's your attitude in the new year. So I also got the colors blue, green, and yellow. So this represents solar plexus chakra, heart, and throat chakra. I feel like you guys are really, I mean, this kind of just confirms what I've been saying. I feel like you're communicating your dreams, you're going forward with them, you're following your heart as well, follow your heart, and you're just feeling really happy and confident and positive in all of these changes, especially the color yellow. I get that a lot for you guys, so just a lot of positivity and creative energy. A lot of feeling good about what you're doing. You're feeling really confident, and yeah. It also makes me think of the stone citrine. So maybe you guys love citrine, or that's a stone that you could work with more in the new year, kind of using it to manifest your dream career. So yeah. Now what I'm going to do, I think that's about it for the messages I got in my meditation. So now I'm just going to pull a few oracle cards, talk about each quarter of the new year, and then move on to the tarot cards. All right, that was quick. So I got the Solar Eclipse Revolution card. So for me, this is change at the beginning of the year. This is change moving towards a lot of happiness. Notice all the oranges and yellows in there. I feel like you guys are just going to be feeling really happy. This is a little bit of a shake-up and a change, but as opposed to the moon card, the solar eclipse card, this is like a positive, going towards what you love, happiness, all that, as opposed to the moon, which is like internal healing, change internally, change emotionally. This is change in environment. You guys could be moving at the beginning of the year. You guys might be starting something new, like a new job. I feel like this is starting a new creative venture for a lot of you guys. Puffy! But with this Black Moon Lilith card on the bottom of the deck, I feel like I got this for the Virgo reading as well, but I feel like this could almost be like a hidden talent you guys have, that maybe you guys, as I was just talking about the moon, so maybe it's an entire transformation. Reminds me very much of like the death card, in that it's like a full transformation at the beginning of the year. It seems very positive though, like it's coming through very positive and spiritually guided, and you're not afraid. I don't think you guys are afraid of this change. I think you're super ready for it. But this is about secrets, kind of your shadow self, unrooting different things about yourself, figuring different darker things about yourself out. Some of you might have your Lilith in Libra as well, or your moon in Libra, some of you, Mercury in Libra. Some of you might have a natal Mercury retrograde, or this Mercury retrograde could be around the time, I mean, I don't know if there's a Mercury retrograde beginning of the year, but that could be why this is happening, if there is. Okay. Oh, this is funny. So remember how I was just saying uprooting? So here's 4th house, roots. So this is connected to Cancer. I feel like in the 2nd quarter of the year, you guys are kind of going within and figuring out family things that might have gone on. I feel like this could also be a huge spiritual connection you guys have with your family as well, like family being so important for you, and maybe that's why this change has been so hard, especially if this is moving and you guys are moving away from your family for the first time. That could be really hard for you guys, but it's like you're following your intuition with that, even though it's hard emotionally. And I just saw 1111 on my timer. This is a really positive experience for you guys overall, even though you're kind of sad, you're kind of mopey, you're feeling down about it. It's like, it's what you know you need to do. It's like, you know, you have to feel the little bit of pain with the South Node card in order to receive the blessings. Oh, and love right there too. That's Venus, so that's you guys as well. Libra connected to Venus. Living your truth is also what I heard. Embracing your truth and being in alignment with your highest self is what I feel as well with this Pisces card. Being in alignment with yourself and your life's path. It feels like you just know your life's path and you know where you're supposed to go, and you're just being guided there. But that doesn't mean it's not hard. That doesn't mean it's not a difficult change, even when it's something that feels like your destiny and is your destiny. I just feel like some of you guys are destined to like have the spotlight on you. Definitely. And I just saw 1222 on my timer as well, so that might be something, a number you guys see. Oh, funny. So this just be, oh, come on. What? So 3rd quarter of the year, what did I just show you guys? This Yod Destiny card. This is like this is perfect alignment. Remember how I just said alignment? This is perfect alignment. You're going towards your life. It's like this was written in the stars. For some of you guys, fame, recognition, a lot of eyes on you was just like supposed to happen from the very beginning. I think you always knew that. You might have, as a kid, going back to the 4th house card, like you might have as a child always been in the spotlight, always wanted to be the center of attention. Maybe you like put on shows when your family came over for Christmas. Oh, back to the popcorn. I just see you guys like hanging up curtains in your living room, or like bed sheets, and like putting on a show, and like having popcorn, like giving popcorn to all your family members and then putting on this show. Aw. That's really sweet. And now it feels like you guys are actually gonna live that. Like in reality, not just in your living room, like on an actual stage or on TV or in the spotlight in some way, you know, eyes on you in some way. Let it shine. You guys just exude so much confidence. So much confidence. And it's not like cocky either. It's just like confident. I know I'm good. Thank you. You know? Like, I know I'm good at this. I know this is my talent. You're right. I am meant to do this. Like, that's how I feel like. I just feel like you're nodding at me. Like, yeah, I know my talent. So, 4th quarter of the year, I got this Neptune sacrifice Neptune sacrifice energy with a Virgo I analyze on the bottom of the deck. Me saying spirit might mean a lot. You guys might be praying a lot during the last quarter of the year, like you're trying to find answers, you're trying to analyze any situation you've been put in. I mean, this could be trying to pick apart your friends with the 11th house right there. Pick apart your friends, find out who's genuine. And this is spirit, the universe telling you, okay, just relax. You don't have to analyze everything. Just trust your intuition. It doesn't have to be that serious. Some of you guys could have Virgo in your chart as well, especially if you're watching your moon or Venus. Your sun might be in Virgo. So I feel like this is definitely you being too analytical in the last quarter of the year, analyzing too much and not trusting. You like want answers so bad. You want a solid yes or no answer, when really it's a lot deeper than that, and there's a lot deeper of reasons as to why things are happening than just a solid yes or no answer. So just trusting spirit in the path you've taken. There could be some setbacks around this time. You kind of being indecisive, as a Libra does, second guessing their choices. Maybe this is you being given a choice to make and you having a really hard time making that. You're being encouraged just to make it and follow your intuition. Whatever feels right in your heart is going to bring you the most positivity. There's your intuition right there with the water element. Change, that's the change I was talking about, the lunar eclipse. So this is more of an internal change. So at the beginning of the year was a physical change, change in environment, change in career, people around you, physically, what you can see with your eyes, things changing. And this more at the end of the year is going to be a mental change or an emotional change. Emotional, so it's like a physical decision up here and then an emotional decision having to be made up here. Isn't that what Libras always go through? Always have to deal with a change and having a really hard time making a decision. So this makes sense. So yeah, what I'm going to do is just pull another oracle card for each quarter, and then I'm going to look a little bit at each month. Okay, so first month. So with this protection card, this definitely feels like what I was talking about before. This feels like almost like you leaving the nest, feeling protected in your family home, feeling like your mom or your dad or your aunt, uncle, whoever, grandma, grandpa is always watching over you, and feeling like leaving that nest is so scary. But it's what you know you need to do, but it doesn't make it any less scary, like I said. Feeling protected, and it's like when I leave that nest, I'm not going to be protected anymore, and I have to figure out how to do it on my own. So again, with fruition, this is definitely a physical change for you guys. You guys are moving, going off to school, starting a new career, changing, I want to say changing locations. Maybe you're going on a road trip. This could be a trip as well, maybe for the first time without your parents or by yourself. This could be maybe even, I see you guys like flying on an airplane for the first time by yourself, going somewhere to visit family or to visit someone else, and you're going by yourself or just like with a friend or something and not your parents, and that's like making you kind of scared. Also, plane anxiety could be what's going on here. I mean, yeah, I see this as a trip. Or moving, of course. Change in environment, like I said. Okay, so second quarter of the year. Oops. All right, I'm going to take the one that fell on the floor. Okay. So I got the Wolf Mood Hunger card. So with the fourth house roots card, I almost see this as somebody in your past, in your family, thinking back about your past. For some of you, this could be a lot of negative feelings you hold about your past. And this could kind of be like, what wolf do I let win, right? The revengeful, angry, upset, sad wolf? Or do I feed the loving, forgiving, carefree, positive wolf. This could also be the decision you guys have to make, especially with this fourth house roots card. I see like both the angels on this side. It's like this decision or this decision, like feeling like an angel on each shoulder. And the wolf moon hunger card is also like, who do I feed? It's like a decision. So like, do I feed the negative wolf or do I feed the positive wolf? Which wolf wins? Well, whichever you feed, you know. So this could be decisions in your mindset, needing to shift your mindset, or more like from a past negative situation. I also just noticed that the numbers here are 28 and 29. So it's like thinking positively is going to move you up. Whatever decision you make is going to move you up. It's going to be a hard decision, like I said. I feel this could also be that superior attitude with this attraction card on the bottom of the deck. This is almost like delusions of grandeur for me. A superior attitude. This could be you. This could be someone you're around, possibly a family member that you had a falling out with at some point. I also see this as you letting fear take a hold of you. Possibly letting fear make the decision for you and not your intuition. I feel like the two wolves could be the fearful wolf and the courageous wolf. Which one wins? The one you feed. Am I going to feed into my fear, or am I going to allow my courage and my strong-willed energy make this decision? Where you came from might say differently with what you should be doing based on, I don't know, parents, you know, their future, grandparents. It just feels like your family history, your ancestors are guiding you, but this is also something that's completely new, and you're doing something that's completely new to your family. Like, I don't think anyone in your family has ever been as successful as you're going to be, or allowed themselves to follow their dreams. You know, if they had followed their dreams, they might have been, but it's like in the past, none of your ancestors allowed themselves to follow their own dreams, or this was more of like an environmental thing, like they just couldn't. Like maybe you have some ancestors from another country, maybe you're like first generation, second generation, third generation, like you were able to know your family members who came here from Asia or Europe or Africa. Yeah, it's like you're learning more about your traditions possibly with this. Maybe you guys are even like doing like an ancestry DNA test and you're trying to figure out where you came from. This could be that some of you guys could have been adopted. Doing an ancestry DNA test. I also get a lot of Native American energy with this hunger card. So some of you guys could have some Native American ancestry with the wolf I get there. I just feel like there's so much with this card. I feel like you guys are embracing your culture and you're learning more about it, especially if that's not something that you really learned about. Maybe your parents didn't teach you a lot, just because if they were first generation, they were kind of trying to get away from their like foreign family, and foreign parents didn't believe in it, trying to be more Western, and now so they didn't really teach you as much, but now you're super interested, like you feel so connected to your ancestors and stuff, and you want to learn more. I almost see less of delusions of grandeur with this now. For some of you, yes, but I also see like the things you're learning being so cool to you. I also just noticed 44, and this card is 44 as well. So 44 or 444 might be a number you guys see a lot. And I just saw 444 on my timer. So for sure you guys are seeing that. And for me personally, that's a sign, that's a number for me that my ancestors and The people I knew in my life that have crossed over are watching over me. So that might be a sign for you guys and your ancestors that are watching over you as well. You're embracing yourself like you never have before, especially if maybe you're from a different culture than everyone that you've been around your life. Possibly you're moving and you're seeing more people, more cultural diversity, and you're learning to embrace yourself and your culture and your skin color, especially if that's something that's different from where you lived before. Any accent you guys have, moving to a place where everyone's accent is different. So maybe you guys are everyone's saying, wow, your accent's so cool, and then you feeling so cool about yourself. I just feel like you're growing something. Growing a healthier mindset within yourself. You're growing your creativity. So much love here. So much love for yourself that you've never felt before. Love for yourself because of your differences. Like, I'm different. I could be a little weird, you know. I feel like you guys are just a little weird, and that's lovely. I love that. That's okay. Embrace your weirdness. It's part of yourself. It's part of who you are. Embrace your differences. I also see being grateful for who you have in your life and the life that you have and who you are, because you wouldn't be who you are if you looked or came from any other person, you know. You wouldn't be the way you are or have the life you have now. It's like, it just feels like your past is so like aligned exactly with where you went in your life, where you came from, where you were born to where you are now. It just feels like everything was so planned out before you were here at all. Everything's been planned. I don't want to say everything for some of you guys. I mean, obviously, I don't want to say everything because that kind of minimizes the beautiful things that you've done and discredits that. But you guys, something's destined here. That's all I'm going to say. Something's destined. So I have the acceptance card for this Pisces, I believe, energy in the third quarter of the year. You guys are accepting some. Oh, with that, look at the two skin colors. Remember how I was saying about your skin color? It's like you guys are accepting yourself and who you are spiritually, like I just said. I mean, oh, I love this. Some of you guys might have Pisces in your chart as well, like a Pisces rising or something. I feel like that can really, especially with me feeling this as being like very about your appearance and stuff, I feel like Pisces rising. You guys have really soft features, like pointed features more so. Maybe you have like a weird like pointed like nose. I don't want to say weird. Oh, I said weird. Maybe you have a different pointed nose or like a pointed ear. I'm a Pisces rising. I have a good pointy ear, only my right ear, and it's like a defect, you know. But I think it's pretty cute, and it's like you're accepting this little like part of yourself that's a little abnormal, but you're like, ah, it's cool. It makes me different, or like a birthmark or something you have. Yeah, like a scar even. Especially with this like. With the way this light looks, it could be like a scar. Or again, a birthmark or something. You're embracing and accepting your appearance and loving yourself for who you are on the inside. And that in turn helping you love yourself for who you are on the outside and accepting yourself as that. Because if you didn't look the way you did on the outside, you sure wouldn't be the way you are on the inside or have the experiences or possibilities in your life that you have now. Everything happens for a reason, for sure. So if this is about that, yeah. I also see this as you guys accepting your spiritual gifts. Maybe you guys are kind of going through a little bit of a spiritual awakening around this time, and you're noticing that you're having dreams. I mean, this is Pisces energy too. This is that dreamy energy. You guys are realizing that you're having dreams that are a little bit of like premonitions, or maybe you're thinking about a name or a specific word the night before, and then the next day you come across somebody with that name, or you think of that, or somebody says that word to you. It's like, I've never heard you say that word before. I thought of that last night. That's so weird. So it's like these little things might start happening to you. I feel like if this is like a spiritual gift, it's like a gift that an ancestor of yours had in the past, and they weren't able to really do anything about it. They weren't really able to show people they had it because of stupid stuff, whatever, people judging them, being real hateful. But I feel like this is you being able to put that into the open now, if that's what this is. I also see this as, even if things aren't completely set in stone in the present, in like the material world, in the 3D world, this is you trusting that your intuition is leading you in the right direction and accepting that. Growth, spiritual growth, for sure. Emotional growth as well, accepting your intuition as being truth, you know? Seeing yourself and your intuition as truth, trusting that gut instinct that you get. Oh, lovely. So last quarter of the year, I got the New Beginnings card. New Moon Beginnings with this Neptune sacrifice energy. This is so cool. I feel like you're not meant to know exactly what's on the other side of that door, but just know you're going through it. New Moon Beginnings. So dreamy. This is so dreamy. And you guys might start doing some meditation that's maybe you envision a door and you go through that door. I also see this as you guys maybe learning how to lucid dream. I know like the door method is something people do when they lucid dream or they astral project. They envision a door in meditation, and that's how they do that. So you guys could be learning something spiritual like that, like astral projection. That's pretty cool too. Yeah, this is just a new beginning. Artistically, you're not meant to know exactly what's happening. You're new. I mean, I even see this as you guys maybe having like some really intense dreams about your ancestors or a past life even. You guys are like having dreams about a past life or a life that one of your ancestors had. This could even be, you could even be the soul. If you believe in reincarnation, you could be the soul of one of these ancestors, and it's like you're dreaming about this past life, but that person in that past life, sure, it was you, but it was also someone you were related to. Them having the same gifts. I mean, you're the same person. I just saw 3-3 on my timer. So that's really beautiful confirmation. It's on the bottom, patience. Patience. I mean, if this is work, career, love related, I definitely see this as you beginning something new, but not being able to fully see the end of the road and where it's taking you yet. And this is you needing patience in this path. I get this tunnel here too. So it's like she can't see fully what's about to happen at the end of this path, but she's walking down and she's being patient. I mean, I also see like the corn around there. So it's like it's taken her a while to get here. She can finally see the path to the exit, but she can't really see what's fully at the end of that path. So it feels like that's kind of what's happening, and you needing to have patience with yourself and patience that everything is going to work out in the perfect timing, in divine timing, as they say. So yeah, with this darkness card underneath that, definitely that same path analogy I was talking about. not being able to see the ending, it being very cloudy, but seeing the path, knowing the path is where you're supposed to go, and eventually that path is going to brighten up and you're going to be able to see. You just got to have patience. Allow the growth to happen is what I hear. Allow the growth to happen. Keep following your dreams and trust. Like we saw the Yod card, that's destiny. It's destiny. It's like, it's written in the stars, whatever your dream is that's supposed to happen is gonna happen, absolutely. I mean, dream job in the spotlight in some way. Happiness, love, whatever this is. Okay, so January 2020 for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I also see this is this end of the year, also you guys getting more into spirituality, but using it possibly in a way that isn't the best for you guys. It feels like you're going and you're getting readings and maybe they're giving you advice, you're not fully taking it, you're not hearing what you want to hear or what you believe, and being able to, and that kind of just clouding your mind a little bit more, or needing to accept, once you hear it from 2 or 3 people, the truth of the situation. Yeah, I also see this as you needing to maybe just take a step back from all these spiritual practices and just allow your soul and your spirit guides to guide you, and stop trying to force something to happen, because it's already happening. There's no need to force anything. Yeah. It's like you're praying every night for your spirit guides to show you something in a dream, and they're not. And then the one night you don't, and you're just like, finally, I'm just going to release control. Then they show you. So it's like you want something to happen so bad, but it's like when you push too hard, the universe pushes back, needing to have patience. So for January 2020, I got the 9 of Pentacles. So this is independent energy, financially independent, with the 9 of Cups. On the bottom of the deck, this is living your dream, wish fulfillment. Something you've been wishing for is happening now. In career, yeah. Again, this is that delusions of grandeur a little bit, superior attitude. I mean, this could be you. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing, the superior attitude. I feel like you guys are just feeling very confident. I don't know why I wrote it like that, though. I guess for some of you, it might be on the negative side. Your ego might get a little bit too big from all this positive stuff happening. So definitely watch out for that. Okay, so February 2020 for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 2020. I also see the 9 of Pentacles as possibly gaining financial independence, not depending financially on anyone anymore, kind of making enough money so that you can depend on yourself, solely yourself. Again, this is possible like movement. Maybe you guys are living on your own finally, or like with a roommate, but like away from your parents. Yeah. It's like your safety net is what I'm hearing breaks, but it needed to break for a long time. It's like you just needed that push. So February 2020, I have the 7 of Pentacles. So this is maybe a little bit of a decrease in money. I mean, obviously, if you move, that's definitely a huge expense. So you guys might be, with this World card, I do get movement here. Moving. It's like an ending of a cycle here. Successful ending. It's like you finally moved, throwing in the towel, celebrating, sitting on the living room floor with no furniture in it. Yeah, it's like, I'm finally here, celebrating. There you go. The four of Wands, that's celebrating. And look, King of Wands, that's moving. A lot of you guys are moving to a bigger city for sure. But it makes sense that money would go down a little bit if that's what's happening, because you guys are having to invest in, you guys are having to pay more for an apartment, a home. You guys are investing in your future though, and that's what's important. Even if this is just going back to school, you guys are paying for college classes, and of course your money goes down a little bit because you're paying all these expenses, you're getting new books, all that good stuff. But yeah, you're investing in your future. Okay, March 2020. March 2020. Yeah, you're definitely seeing it as investing in your future. You're looking forward to the future with positivity with this Three of Wands. You know what's meant for you. You know what's going to happen. You don't know exactly when it's going to happen, but you're in a good headspace right now. You're definitely taking a little bit of a break. This could be a little bit of a break from your job you take in March. I mean, isn't that March, April? Isn't that Easter break? So maybe if you're going to school, this could be Easter break. I mean, yeah, this could be going back home to see your family for a second right after you moved. Maybe you're like, oh, I miss you so much, I need to go back home, you know? So maybe you're taking a little bit of a week break and going back home, some of you guys. This Three of Wands is like, I'm looking forward to the future with positivity, but at the same time, I need a rest. Also, you've been so busy. If this is some of you guys moving or starting something new in career or school, you guys are definitely really tired and you need to take a little bit of a break. I also see planning with the Three of Wands. So it's like you're planning how things are going to happen in the future. Planning, but also feeling ready for changes. It's like I already did most of the change. Now I'm ready. It's like the scariest part is over, you know? So I got the Knight of Pentacles. So this for me is talking about, especially with the Hierophant underneath it, this is you being some sort of student and then a teacher here, or the other way around. A lot of you guys, this could be school. I also see time management here. A lot of you guys, this could be a job as well. Maybe having to, maybe you're starting this new job this month in April and you guys are being trained for the new job. I also see this as, I just see you being the student. I see you learning something new, a new talent as well with this Hierophant. I get that she has the talent and she's teaching others her talent. So if this is like acting or something, hi Toaster. This is like acting or like something artistic you're learning. I also get her as like kind of a weirdo. She's like a weird teacher. She like comes into the classroom like with the little stage at the front of the classroom with no shoes on, and she's like, she has her hair all frizzy and crazy, and she just talks all this nonsense for an hour and a half, and you're like, what the heck, what did we learn even? Kind of a weirdo teacher. So definitely very artistic for some of you guys. I also see this as possible, like a painter. For some of you guys, you're going to school for art, so you're painting and you're being taught by this teacher. Yeah. Okay, so May 2020 for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Too many cards. May 2020 for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This could also be, with this Knight of Pentacles, a earth sign coming into your life, so a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Oh, and I have the Queen of Pentacles here, so this again could be an earth sign. This could also be a mother figure. This could be your mother coming to stay with you, maybe talking to your mother more, needing to talk to your mom more. With the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck, maybe you're kind of like, I'm in this new space, I'm not trusting people, I'm so scared, I don't know how to make friends with these people, they're kind of fake and weird, and this is your mom maybe coming to stay with you a little while. Or I also see this Queen of Pentacles as like an ancestor coming and like sending you messages in your dreams, you connecting more to your ancestors. I see this as you you connecting, maybe if you are adopted, this is you finding out who your birth mother is. Yeah, this is just a nurturing energy. I mean, if your mom isn't around where you are, oh man. Okay, so if this is your mom not really around you where you are, this could also be like a mother figure, that Hierophant that I was talking about. This could be your teacher. Again, a possible Taurus, who kind of turns into a mother figure for you guys. This could also be your literal mother again, or you finding something out about your ancestors or family members that you don't know about. Also healing something with your mother possibly from the past. If you don't have the best relationship if you don't have the best relationship currently, for some of you guys, this could be about healing that relationship with your mother. Kind of like mommy issues over here. For some of you, this could be. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So for June 2020, I have the Ace of Wands. Gorgeous. Beautiful, new, creative beginning. This being in June, I mean, this could be starting school, maybe enrolling in college, learning a new creative thing. Again, with the teaching, you're being taught this, or you're teaching other people. Maybe you learned something, or you have this talent that you're able to teach other people too. With the High Priestess, this is very intuitively guided. Maybe you guys could be teaching other people how to lucid dream around you. Maybe you're like, oh, I thought that was normal. I thought everyone could do that. Now I can do it. I thought everyone was just like astral projected all night long. Maybe not literally, but it's like something that you can do that you're teaching others, or vice versa. This is a creative new beginning. Again, this could be you starting school. I mean, if this like Hollywood energy acting, maybe this is you booking your first role or starting to audition. People starting to see you. This is the beginning of this creative journey. So many wands here. So much fire energy. I mean, there's a lot of, I mean, this is all kind of pentacles. So you guys might have like, you might be a Virgo or have like an earth moon or something. But for the most part, I see so much fire here, even though it's not coming out. I see so much fire, I see so much passion for what you're doing. But you're kind of, you've been in this learning stage for a minute and this transitional stage. But now you're starting to move into actual action. And by action, I mean like creative movement, if that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. So Four of Pentacles is money. So this could definitely be like the starving artist type of energy. Maybe you're starting this creative new venture, but the money's just not there. You're not making the money you need to. You're having a little bit of trouble with money. This could be giving you guys a lot of anxiety because money's not there, but you're so emotionally stable is what I want to say. Emotionally happy. This is like an emotional, beautiful, creative new beginning. Sure, maybe you're not feeling the best internally because you're scared about money. Very Virgo energy here for sure. But yeah, you're just feeling good about it, but you are a little concerned with money around this time. It's July 2020. Okay, so August 2020. So I just heard when this card came out, they said, it isn't as it seems. So something isn't as it seems. This could be a family member. They aren't as they seem, especially if I'm talking about somebody who was adopted. You're looking for your birth mother. She might not be as she seems, or, I mean, there's always a reason, you know. There could be some mental illness underlying, and you could, I mean, you might not meet them, but there's just some disappointment here. I feel like it isn't as it seems. She's not what you expected. They're not what you expected. The situation's not what you expected. So the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this is some sort of confrontation or argument. So this is like family arguing, friends arguing. Maybe you made some friends and then you figured out one of them's fake, especially where we go from the Five of Wands to the Four of Wands, a little underneath. So you find out somebody's fake. Could be a Taurus, could be this Taurus energy I was talking about earlier that you were really trusting and getting to know. They could turn kind of backstab you a little bit, so it's something to watch out for, not to be paranoid about, but that's what could happen. I also see this acceptance card as you needing to accept help, possibly. And this could be you, this Eight of Swords energy could be you maybe not wanting to accept help and blocking out help and kind of being a little bit too prideful and not wanting help and kind of arguing with anybody who is trying to help you. It's like I can do it all on my own. I can do it. It's fine. I can do it. It's like you're having a little bit of depression and you're just like, people are asking you, are you okay? Are you okay? And you're like, I'm fine. Why are you like jumping down my throat about it? Like, I'm okay. And you kind of maybe get into a little bit of an argument, but it's just because that pain is really sadness deep down. So it might not be anything actually happening except for just mentally for you guys. It might not be anybody actually being a problem in your life or being fake or giving you the wrong idea. Okay, so this is what I felt before. I definitely felt this energy coming out. So I got the Ten of Swords. So this is backstabbing, like I was saying. The Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is somebody breaking some sort of contract, I feel like. Maybe this is like, this could be a roommate you moved in with, and maybe they like got a boyfriend and they left you in the dust to pay to the entire rent, and you're like, I can't do that. I have to find a roommate so quickly, and how do I do this right now? I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. So it's you feeling stabbed in the back by people. Also, all these fake people, especially if you're moving to LA. I mean, so many fake people there, and like people just trying to social climb. I also see that Queen of Pentacles as possibly being a social climber. So maybe that's why they were trying to get on your good side. Feeling stabbed in the back, feeling like you've just been stabbed in the back, everyone's hurt you, and this person's running away. You're trying to get up, you just can't get up. You're still pushing, you're still resisting that ending that needs to happen. There needs to be an ending and some closure here. You need to make a decision. There's that decision coming through that you need to make at the end of the year. A decision about whether to move on. And I notice here he's in winter too, and there's in that new beginnings card, that's winter. So it's like during winter there's going to be some things going on that aren't so positive. I also see this on like the negative side, is you kind of just accepting that people are mean and shady where you live, and accepting you won't have friends, accepting there's gonna be some level of separation and always some level of distance in any friendship, which is really sad. Yeah. Especially because they're not touching hands, but they feel that connection. It's like you're afraid to get too close to people, maybe because you're afraid that they're gonna hurt you. Okay, so October. Okay, so I got Temperance. So this is saying that you guys need to remain balanced. You guys, I see this as you completely isolating yourself or completely being social and everyone's around you and you have the biggest social circle, and completely isolating yourself. With the Five of Wands, you're afraid this confrontation, this argument is going to happen again, but you need to remain balanced. I feel like you just can't isolate yourself. You have to keep going and moving forward on your dreams, keep learning, keep pushing through. Even if people are shady, people are kind of cold, you know, with that King of Swords. But you kind of have to, I mean, to get where you want to be, you're going to have to go through these people, it feels like, and risk getting hurt again. That doesn't mean pain and hurt from these people is going to happen, but it's like, you know where you need to go, you know, with your future, and you're accepting at this point that you know you have to weed through these people in your life to be able to get to where you want to go career-wise. It's like almost like the first hurt is the biggest, you know? The first heartbreak is the biggest, and this could just be losing a trusted friend. This doesn't have to be romantic or anything. This could be losing a job, thinking it was going to work out, and it turning out not to work out, getting your hopes really high up. Yeah. So November, okay, come on. So the star, you're the star. Let it shine. I love this. This is so good for you guys. So this is Aquarius energy, but it's also just air. I mean, this could be Libra energy as well. This is just air sign energy for me, specifically Aquarius, but I feel like these air sign readings have been so cool for this year. So it feels like all of you guys are gonna be the stars. You're gonna have the attention on you, all air signs for sure. With the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, a new financial beginning. So all this financial stress that was happening over here, it's like that's over with. So it's like if this is an audition that you booked, it's finally working out and it's coming out. Or if this is maybe something you did and you thought it wasn't going to work, oh, turns out it actually did work. Or this is something that didn't work and then you got a new offer that was actually better, and it's like, oh, that didn't ended up not working for a good reason. So this thing could come into my life, this thing I've been wanting to manifest. Huge change, huge shift, huge rocky road to get to where you've been. You are now, but you're here. It's gonna still be hard, but it's like the hardest part is over. I love seeing this. That's so cool. Love seeing that. That new beginning, you know? Let it shine, that new beginning. This too. Look how cool those two look together. It feels like you walking through the door. Or rather here. She's walking through the door. Oh, I love that together for you guys. I'm so excited for you guys. Cool. Last but not least, December 2020. Oh, you guys. Queen of Cups. There's that water energy. You could be needing a water sign. Again, you guys could be a water sign or have water in your chart. Pisces specifically. With this High Priestess on the bottom of the deck too. This is you guys being so in tune with your intuition, so connected, able to see things now, or trust. This is trusting. Oh, I love the High Priestess being here because this Neptune card is the High Priestess for me. This is you having to trust. Again, like I said before, even though you can't fully see the road or the end of the road in front of you, you see the road, you know you're meant to go on that road, you're trusting it along the way. Any little roadblock that might happen along the way, you're trusting. You needing to trust Spirit and know that you're being guided in the right direction. You've seen all the signs. All the signs you've been shown are showing you that you've made the right decision. Don't regret it, or don't disbelieve it, because it's happening. It's happening. I love this. This feels really good. Really positive. Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like this reading. Please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you did. Also, if you're watching your sun sign now, don't forget to watch your moon, Venus, and rising signs. They'll all be linked down in the description. And if you're watching one of those signs, don't forget to watch your sun sign as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a beautiful 2020. Bye.